Hi, I'm Kristen Green. Welcome to Hair Color Bootcamp. The main reason that you need to come to this class is we're taking the industry as a whole. So much of our education is based simply on product, and we're getting our education from those big names out there that are only giving us the sole information on that color line. They're not educating us as a whole. The reason that you need to come to my class is because it's non-product specific education, which is what we need in this industry. It is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and everyone wants a piece of it. Being a board certified hair colorist with the American Board of Certified Hair Colorists, you must be trained generically. You're not trained. They don't care what color line you're using. That's why this education is so important. I'm going to expose this industry. It's painful, but it's good. And you will do better color, and you will be in charge of your salon again. You will get it back. You will get your salon back. You will be doing better color, and everyone in town will be trying to figure out what you're doing and why you're so busy. We're going to talk about social media. We talk about how we're reaching out, how we're not reaching out. Fear is the biggest reason that we don't come to classes. We're afraid that we might learn something new, or the same old classes we learn how to use that color line and mix all the colors a different way. This is foundational education, whether you're right out of hair school or you've been in the business like me for 25 years. We're here to make a little bit of a difference today. We're here to challenge you. We're here to break you of your fears. It's about breaking fears today, okay? It's about breaking down a lot of misconceptions about our industry. Some of you will cry, maybe. There's some Kleenex somewhere. It's not meant to scare you. I'm not here to sell you a product. You're here because you might be having problems with some of the things that I listed about brassy tones, gray coverage, things like that. We're going to talk deep, deep, deep about formulation after lunch. We're going to dive deep, but I've got to break you down a little bit. That's why it's called boot camp, all right? So they're on average from where, if you have a coupon, $5.99 to up to $13. Where are they making more money? Come on, I know it's early. Where are they making more money? Right here. Retail is down set and salon 7 years in a row as well. How many of you would agree to that? Don't be embarrassed. Run your reports. I know you're below 10%. We all are. I'm going to help you with that today. Who wants to make a little more money? Really? Put your hand up. Of course you do. It's not all about the money. It's about the passion and the artistry and the love of people, because we really either thought we were going to be a nurse or a hairstylist. Right? Unfortunately, we don't have this foundational education in hair color, so we're trusting what they tell us, right? We buy the name we know, and you would rather me tackle you down, pull your hair, and punch you out before I would take your color line from you, right? Oh, I can't live without my 6RB. I don't know how Phyllis would ever survive if she didn't have 7 kg. I would have to quit. Since I last remember back in elementary school, and now with getting re-educated in color and Billy's foundational year at art school, there really are only about 3 colors. What are they? Red, yellow, and blue. And it's simply a combination of the 3 colors. Now, that's not how hair color works, but that's how we teach it. It's very, very complicated. It's very, God bless you. It's very, a lot of chemical reactions have to happen, and we'll go deeper into what hair color actually is. What I'm here to teach you is to teach you how to shop, teach you how to understand chemicals, teach you understand what's good, what's bad, separate all the BS from fact. Because when you're educated, it's just like anything else. How are you going to make a decision unless you're educated? Right? How are you going to make a decision? When are you going to be in charge? Instead of them. It's time that you break the fear of being educated by them. So, you can see some of the names here. I don't know if you carry that in your salon or not. Why are they selling so much? It's not cheaper. Convenience? Sure. We're not doing our job. All right? Yes, I'm going to blame you. Blaming all of you. We're not doing our job. The world is your oyster. Because fear is what keeps us from every single thing. It's fear. Like our clients are like a big bucket, okay? And there's a hole in the bottom of the bucket where our clients drip out. And we think it's just because they moved or died, right? We've had all our clients forever and nobody's going anywhere. They love me. So you're getting new clients in. What's happening is because you're not doing your job, myself included, you know, I'm one of you, it gets bigger and bigger. So we're getting these new clients in, but clients are falling out. So we're not really building, we're just maintaining and creating a job for ourselves. More than 300 million people spend at least 1 hour a day on Facebook. Approximately 200 million people are active on Twitter in spite of or because of its 140-character limitation. Another 100 million use LinkedIn, and none of these social networks even existed at the beginning of the decade. So create a Facebook page just for your business and only put work from your business. You know, don't put your personal stuff. So we have these avenues of how we're reaching our clientele. So what's this have to do with hair color? This is a hair color class. A lot. Because you're sitting here saying color's down, salons are down, retail's down. Are you uncomfortable yet? A little bit? Feeling maybe we're not doing what we should? I know, it's very painful. It's very, very painful. But the thing is that this is all part of it. This is why I'm here. This is why it's boot camp. I'm breaking you down of your fears, okay? Fear of change. So if you want to increase your retail with your clients, ask them what their hair does when it's humid outside. So I could go down through here and I could say, what does your hair do when it's humid outside? Frizzy or flat?
Frizzy. Frizzy and curly.
Frizzy?
Flat. Frizzy. Frizzy.
Frizzy? Mm-hmm. Everyone knows what their hair does when it's humid outside. Asking your client that is going to instill credibility in you. They care. No one ever asked me that before. I went to a very nice salon to get my hair done, and she didn't ask me. That's okay. But she proceeded to give me a big of mousse. Now, I like big hair. I really do. But my hair is very, very frizzy. I had to like flat iron it to get it to look like this. So you put mousse in my hair, I don't want that. I want it big, but I don't want it frizzy. And don't sell a product because you love it. Because what I love in my hair, who said flat up here? You may not like, we may. So then I'm gonna tell you it's my favorite and you suck because it didn't work for you, it's your fault. What is the difference between the Pantenes and professional? What is the difference? Does anyone know the difference? Less alcohol? Well, in shampoos, there's good alcohol, bad alcohol. Anyone else? Have any idea? Nothing. There's no difference. That's why I'm teaching you, I'm giving you tools, read the ingredients. pH is the most important because some shampoos are going to have sulfates. And for a while, that was the big, big deal. But what we've realized now is that pH is even more important. So we want to keep the pH. The only reason conditioner works is because it usually is a pH of 3 or 4, and it gets your hair nice and happy, and you can comb through it, and then you're not, because it just puts back what everything shampoo took out. But it's really not benefiting you that much. Everyone should be using a leave-in conditioner to get their pH back to where it needs to be. If I were a big color company, and I know that I would be using more color on dry hair than damp hair, what am I gonna say? It's wrong. You should be coloring hair on clean, clarified, damp hair. So we're using semi-permanent color that's made to fade over dirty, dry hair and wondering why everyone's fading. Really? It sounds painful to think about changing your schedule, but this is what this class is about, breaking your fears of changing things. I don't know, I might do better. You will.